Mama wakes early before the day, prays to God, then she finds a way. Kettle boiling bread on the pan.
All right, viewers, welcome to Real Life JA on JBell Entertainment TV. I am your host, Shane Reed. With us, we have a special guest today, a special friend of mine, Senator Lydia Campbell. Lydia, welcome.
Thanks for having me, Shane.
All right, she is a leader, she's an entrepreneur, she is a bubbly, vibesy dancing queen when she's ready. she she is all of those things. So we're going to hear more from Lydia as she will tell us about her early life, career, adulthood, motherhood, and all of those things. And of course, lastly, but not least, we'll get into her JCI career. So, guys, welcome for joining us. And Lydia, all your friends and family, and all your JCI family and everybody who is joining, we welcome them. They can comment and ask questions in the chat, and we will see the comments and all the questions, and I will read them. But before we get into questions with you, we are sponsored, guys, by Sky Beach Restaurant Bar and Grill, located in Hopewell, down the road. We're sponsored by Pythagoras Construction, and we have a new sponsor, and I'm going to ask Bell to put up the thing there. Spirits Lounge. They are in Montego Bay, Arbor City, and you can go and check them out. When you are in Montego Bay, you can go and check out Spirits. And when you leave Montego Bay and come on over to Hopewell, you can go and check out Miss Mark. There is also the upcoming Mobay City Run. That's the Jill Stewart Mobay City Run. And guys, you can go and check that out. I am waiting on Jermaine to post that. I don't remember the date, but he can post that, when he's able to, so you can see the date for the city run. Then also, JCI Hopewell has a Voices of Understanding, celebrating differences through expression, and this is a autism awareness poetry competition. And what your poem should be about: celebrate the beauty of diverse minds and experience. Submit your poems by email or Instagram. So that's jciopwell@gmail.com, or you go to opwell at JCI for their to submit your poem. Competition closes April 30, 2026. So that's Voices of Understanding poetry competition. April is Autism Awareness Month, and I think, when was it? Week before last, Saturday, the 11th of April, there was an autism. Yes, Saturday, the 11th of April, there was an autism expo at Hopewell High School. That was a excellent day, and it is something that JCI suggest that JCI Jamaica will have to do again. Bell, I don't know if you want to put up back the jail, because I didn't call the date for that. So persons would want to see the date. Yeah, so that's just Stuart Mobay City Run. That's May 3, 2026. Guys, you can go and support that. So, into the questions with my good friend, Senator Lydia Campbell, the lady from St. Andrew, right?
Yes.
So, Lydia, what drives you? What is it that motivates you or gets you up in the mornings?
Um, what motivates me is the passion, the thrill that you get when you help somebody to achieve something, and you give advice, and persons use that and turn it into something amazing, or turn their life around, or achieve something. It gives me a thrill.
All right, so you like to see people grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I think so. I think I believe that. I think I believe because I would have seen that. I would have seen that. Yeah. All right. You do it in your own unique way. All
Right.
right. Because I know if somebody don't do something that you advise, then you're like, "What I told you, what I told you." Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yes. All right. Do you have an alter ego? Is there a Lydia? You
There's
have
a Tasha.
Lydia. There's a what?
Tasha.
Tasha.
Yeah.
So who is Tasha? Tell us about Tasha.
So
When
Tasha,
does Tasha comes out? Hmm.
um, Tasha is fierce. She has no filter. Tasha is not afraid to say anything. Tasha is very confident. Tasha is everything that I am not. Right. So
So
she's fair, she's confident, and she's blunt.
so who gave you the name Tasha? The alter ego name Tasha?
I did.
You did it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It came from when I was younger and I was walking on the street and males would call to me and I don't want to talk to them. Then I used
Hmm.
to say, and them say, "What is your name?" I'm say Tasha. And then the
Oh.
Tasha persona just grew into something else.
So outside of me as talking to you, calling to you, you don't want to talk to them. Under what other circumstances does the Tasha person? And you don't have to tell us everything, but
Yeah.
under
So
what circumstances does it come on?
the
Other
Tasha,
circumstances.
all right. So the Lydia is shy,
Oh.
but Tasha is bold.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Right. So anything that Lydia is afraid to do, Tasha will do it.
Yeah, yeah. You're the first guest that really explain. And I think probably you're the first guest I have asking this question. And I really love that. I didn't know that you had yeah, yeah. Tasha. I can't see Tasha though. I can see. And I can see Tasha when you when you make up the face. You're
Yes.
July 4th or 3rd or 5th.
Second. Second.
Second. Yeah, and I am 5th. So
Mhm.
I we are we yeah. I know when I am Shane, and I know when Shane Reed, and I know when Shane Marvin Reed comes out.
Yeah.
You can't control us then because
Mm-mm.
I tell people that I don't have any middle ground. I just go from very
Right.
nice to
To
not
just
nice.
right.
I don't think it is good. I don't think it is good, but
And
that's
Tasha, Lydia will think before she acts, while Tasha
yes,
don't think none at
yes,
all. She just
yes,
acts.
yes. That's
You
true.
deal
That's
with the
true.
consequences after.
Yes, that's true. That's true, Lydia. That's true. Shane Reed or Shane Marvin Reed might just sit down and just. That's when we sit down and we just spend. We don't sleep at all. We just did it and work the thing out, and I say, all right, this is what I'm going to say, and this is how I'm going to do it. And then the other part come out now. We say, "Chuck me not care. And you can convince me, and me no business where you want to say, all when me I look like a fool, I am just going ahead."
Right.
Crash. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get that one. I get that one. Yeah, yeah. So every now and then I'm going to call you Tasha. All right, cool,
That's all right.
cool. So share with us some, iconic, poignant memories from childhood, growing up in your community. If you want to call the name of the community and all of that.
Um. All right. So pregnant events from my childhood. One would be
Christmas, Easter, July, summer, uh, church, going to church.
I'm always in church. I'm always in church. But events from my childhood, I moved a lot.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I moved a lot, and so friendships don't really cement the way it should.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
And that is one thing. Another thing I could mention is growing up with my dad
mm-hmm,
and then my mom in my teenage years.
mm-hmm.
Uh, Another is when my stepmother went to overseas. That was another thing. Yeah, so that's when I went to live with my mom. because
Okay,
I grew
okay.
with her. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah.
So what was it like? Because you grew up between Saint Anne, if my memory serves me right, and King's Saint Andrew. What's like good? What
Saint
was it like?
Andrew, Saint Mary, Saint Anne.
Hold on, Saint
Yeah,
Andrew, Saint Mary, and Saint
Saint Anne
Anne
and Kingston.
and Kingston. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I
so,
started going to school by Windward Road at the Wilbert Stewart Basic School. That's
mm-hmm,
how Windward Road said. And then I moved to live with my grandma in St. Anne.
mm-hmm,
I think I spent about 2 years with my grandma, and then my mom took me and she brought me to Orokabesa. So it was Wilbert Stewart Basic School, then to Brownstone Primary,
mm-hmm,
and then to Orokabesa Primary. No, Wilbert Stewart Basic School, Windward Road Primary, then to Brownstone Primary, then Orokabesa Primary. Back when I did my, what was it, common entrance then? I
yeah, I
didn't
think
even know
so.
what the result was because I was moved back to Kingston.
Mm-hmm,
And then I was going to Windward Road all age. So I was in
mm-hmm,
grade 7 there. And then
mm-hmm,
I passed the grade 9 and went to
mm-hmm,
Kingston Technical.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So you're moving up, girl. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which parish do you have the most or the better memory of?
Um, Kingston, when I, so in my better memory would be living out Windward Road side.
Okay, okay, okay. And what was it like? Was it,
Sheltered. I grew up very sheltered.
oh,
Right through
mm-hmm,
school, I
mm-hmm,
was very
mm-hmm.
sheltered. I grew up with my stepmom. She it would you would say that I grew up kind of uptownish. I was the kid with the cable and the satellite dish. I was the kid with the house stuck up with food, so till you don't even want it and all of that. I grew up like that.
Oh, so your growing up
I didn't
experience is a typical urban experience where you say,
Yeah,
oh,
I didn't go to shop. I didn't
huh?
no. We buy
What you mean?
fast food.
Then why you mean by you never go to shop? Come
No,
on.
my stepmother shop for the house and everything was there. I got to shop later on in life, probably when I was in probably grade 9 or 10 when I moved over with my mom. But
Mm-hmm.
but then I grew up with my stepmother. She have everything stocked up, things sent down in a barrel from foreign. We make pizza, we cook anything we want, we do all kind of foolishness. And we kind of grew up spoiled.
Always your stepmother doing? No, she's all right.
Yeah, she's good. She's in Florida.
All right, cool. So yeah, that's surprising. So, all right, cool. Were there any? Well, you basically said you never had that much challenges growing up because you were basically somewhat sheltered. Did you have
My
any problems?
challenges came later on when I moved over with my mom because we never
Mm-hmm.
have that bond. I think my dad took me from her when I was about 3, and he
Oh.
grew me with stepmothers. So
Mm-hmm.
when I came to live with her, it was a different experience from what I was used to. So
Mm-hmm.
it took some getting used to, and then you have little rough patches, but still, it was work, it was school, to the house to church. I wasn't like the road kid or anything. That started happening after I left high school.
All right. So, schooling. What do you remember about going to school? You went to one, two, three, four, five, six school. Listen, about 6 or 5 schools you go to. Most persons just go primary school, high school,
A basic school.
university, or college.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the part.
you So, Lydia, you have been to at least 6, 7 schools.
Yeah.
How has it been? How has it been?
Um it it I don't know how to explain it, but basically you don't get the friendships that you form, it don't last for long because you're gone. You move on to a different
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
parish or
mm-hmm,
stuff like that. But
mm-hmm.
for high school, you know, right through high school, it was just the one school.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
for high school, we did form some friendship. I mean, in high school, I was a nerd. I was a nerd. That's surprising, but yes, I was. I
Yes,
was
that
a,
is surprising to me because
I
you
was a
are
nerd.
our JCI party girl, dancing queen. So I don't know how you gonna tell me, that you were a nerd.
I was.
But
I was
Tash,
an.
yes, Tasha and Lydia, yeah, Tasha and Lydia, yeah, yeah, cool. Continue.
I was a nerd in high school. Like I was the type to be picked on. I was not very social. Like just a few. Like everybody knows me and I know them, but we don't really communicate.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
teachers' pet too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so you're also a church girl. What was that like? Iconic. What denomination? I think you were apostolic or Pentecostal.
apostolic. Yes.
Apostolic. So yeah. So what was that like?
Um, that 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 is an amazing experience because it formed the foundation of who I want to be and what I want to become. I mean, I was in the church, I was youth president, I was on the choir, I was being trained to be the church secretary, I was um I don't know, I was a lot of things in church. And it was fulfilling and I enjoyed doing all of it. And it grown the base of your life. So regardless of whether you change focus or shift from God, or you always know that you have to put God at the center no matter what. So you always keep coming back because the foundation was laid.
Yeah, you I know what you're talking about. You cannot. It's impossible for you to
Mhm.
stray.
So
Yeah.
even if you go out there in the world, like for me, and do some stuff, regardless, I would say, I want to go back to my God. I want
Mm-hmm.
to serve Him like I used to. I want to be who He wants me to be. And you can never escape the prayer, because trust me, there are days when I just hold my son and just pray for Him before Him come out as the Spirit led. And I think that I am blessed in a certain way where I can probably discern certain things. I get
Mm-hmm.
dreams. And
Mm-hmm.
so, God not done with me. I have some things for me to do.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me pause here a minute. I see Sean Tay Gale. And there's those heart signs, and then I see Bethany Reynolds and that um, heart sign and those head sign, and then the thing
Blushing.
here.
That's blushing. That's blushing.
Blushing, okay.
Yes.
And then there is somebody who you know very well. There is Danny. She says, Sister Lydia.
Yes.
Yes, yes, Sister Lydia. So Sister Lydia, you still have attending church, probably not as often as you used to.
Yes. Occasionally.
Mhm, mhm. And where do you
Not as
sit?
much as I want to.
Mm. Is there a difference between where you sit now when you are active versus now that you're not so active? Do you sit at the same place or you sit farther back?
I sit at the same place.
Man, you're not too far gone.
No. And when I go into church, they just pull me. They always have pulled me.
Yeah. Yeah. I have one place that I sit in church. Whether or not I am up or down, I am just there. Everybody
Same.
know that's my seat. Yeah. All
Same.
right, cool. All right, so Belle, there are some. I don't know if we had selected any of the church photos, but you probably can share one of them sometime. I don't think that was one of the photos that we selected. No, I don't think so.
No.
All right, favorite artists.
At this moment, I don't have any.
Come on.
I mean, back then I used to have, but current, right? I just love music. I love all
Hmm.
genre of music, all different type of music. I don't have a favorite artist.
Oh, all right. Music, favorite music,
I like country music. I like reggae music. Yeah.
country. Which
Yes.
artists in country? Which songs? Which Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I like Kenny Rogers. I like yeah, Kenny Rogers and some others, but I like country music.
Whoa, interesting. But that's come on. Jamaicans and country music is a long story, so I'm not surprised at that. All right, country music, Tasha. All right, cool. I'm learning some things that I did not know. All right, so let me count them. So there's Tasha. I thought you only grew up in St. Anne and Kingston and St. Andrew, but I know that you now grew up in St. Mary. All right, cool. Food. I know you are a foodie,
I am
like
a foodie.
myself.
I am a foodie.
So, what's your favorite
I
food?
love, love, love ackee and saltfish. I prefer eating it with boiled food. I
Mhm.
love oxtails. I love oxtail.
You really grow up pampered for true because if you love the
I
oxtail, a
love
rich people.
shrimp and seafood.
So you're rich, you grow up pampered because oxtail, ackee and saltfish expensive. Um, oxtail is expensive and shrimp is expensive. So I get your taste. I get your expensive taste. All right. Real rich. Yes, yes, Danny.
And I like ice cream.
Oh, so real rich, 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 rich. All right,
And,
Lydia.
and a lot of people surprised when I tell them that I don't eat mackerel and I don't eat sardines.
Come on, come on. Right now, me have well the mackerel done. So me have tuna up there, so on the fridge top.
I eat tuna, but I
Oh, you
don't.
eat tuna?
Yes,
Okay, okay. I may have some tin sausage, I may have some noodle, I may have some macaroni. You eat those things?
I eat macaroni and noodles. Yes.
All right, cool. You eat sausage? Vienna?
Yes.
Libby's?
Yeah. What ribbies?
Libby's
No, that
sausage.
one don't taste nice.
All right, Lydia. Your chest high. I see that. I can see that. All right. Flowers. Your favorite flowers.
Favorite flowers. I like lilies. I like roses.
Hmm.
I like baby's breath.
Yeah, you like what?
Baby's breath. It's a little tiny, tiny white flowers.
Okay, okay. Bethany saying, tell them you make great pasta. I think she's saying that you make great.
I do.
What do you put in the pasta?
It depends on what I feel for at the moment.
All right, so give me your regular.
For pasta,
Yeah.
um, cheese.
Hmm.
The four cheese Mexican mix.
The
um,
what?
it's a four Mexican mixed cheese that I buy. I like using that one.
Where you get that
Um,
to buy?
it sells in the supermarket
Okay,
and
Lydia.
Price
All
Smart.
right. Okay. Price smart. Continue.
The penny pasta.
Hmm.
Sometimes shrimp, chicken, bell peppers.
Hmm.
Sometimes coconut milk, depending on how I feel.
Hmm.
Um, the 100% milk, cream, and my special seasoning. Look a secret recipe.
Which we will not force you to
Yes,
reveal.
and onions
Okay, okay.
and
There you
cayenne
go. Oh,
pepper.
that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. Rich people, thin food she eat. Bully beef.
Don't like that.
Okay. She don't
I
like
eat.
that, Danny. I'm
I
so
eat.
sorry. Sorry to burst your bubble.
I like
Um,
spam.
spam is so. you hear that? That is so rich. Yeah. Spam nice too. Yeah, I had some the other day but I used to walk past it. Not until I went to the US did I really pay spam any mind. So there you go. Yeah, eat it from probably your down there. So All right, spam girl. All right. Makeup. I think you like makeup when you're ready.
Love makeup.
You love it. So take us through your. You saw me know you. All right. Take us through your routine. Your the tip.
Makeup
All right. Give me a Lydia makeup and a Tasha makeup. All right. So take us through.
have to use the milk and magnesia because I'm the type that sweats.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So after you cleanse, put on your milk and magnesia and make it dry. Lydia is simple. This is Lydia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Mm-hmm.
Tasha is excitement. So Lydia would be like foundation, a little powder, fixing the eyebrows, put on a little eyeliner, put
Mm-hmm.
on a small, regular, natural looking lash. Tasha, lip gloss. Tasha now, she do all of that, but she put on contour and blush, eyeshadow, big bold lashes, and lipstick, not glass. Yeah.
Oh. So when so Lydia makeup, you're in what type of mood? And Tasha makeup, you're in what type of mood? What are you? So Lydia makeup, you're going to church, you're going to work. I
Don't
think.
wear makeup to church, we're apostolics.
Oh yes, you do. You don't.
Yes.
So Lydia makeup is when you're going to work or going to JCI.
Yes. Yes. Simple. Like
Simple.
Tasha makeup is when we're touching the party or some statement event.
Okay. 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 And a big chef. I think that's the sign I'm seeing from Bethany. And then Danny is saying imported tin food. Yes, Danny, and the colored. I saw a photo of her once, and I'm like, do I know that person? Or I think our Instagram. So and I say, do I know that person? And I'm like, yes, Shane, you know that person, but that's a
Colored
different.
hair is Tasha, black hair is Lydia.
So now we are talking to Lydia. All right, cool. All right. Drink. I think you like to drink too, or if I remember
Yes.
correctly. So
Yes.
take us through your concoction.
Um, all right, so I'm an adventurer where
Mm-hmm.
alcohol is concerned. I will go to the bar and ask the bartender to give me a special something that I haven't tried before. Or I mean, but the regular is a Long Island or yeah, Long Island. Um Dan Julia shots.
Thank you for that, Danny. It's not Miss Kitty, Miss what? Thank you for that, Miss Kitty. It's right here in my phone, and when you type it in the chat, me look up, me scan back one, and me say, oh, I'm the clothes. Where you get that? Do you have a thing that you just decide what you're going to wear, which brand? Yes, thank you, Miss Kitty. For mentioning the clothes. Yes, let me backtrack from the drink and go back to
Yeah.
clothes. That is something that I know you for too. So take us through the different phases of the clothes. And so which clothes would Lydia wear? Which clothes would Tasha wear? And yes.
Um, Lydia.
And the
Lydia is
brand, if you can remember the brands with that
all right.
Tasha
So
wear and
brand,
Lydia wear. Yes.
I don't think there's a specific brand for either one,
Mm-hmm.
but mostly we wear River Island, Mark and Spencer, H&M, mostly. But we wear other brands as well
Mm-hmm.
because we do the Reebok, we do the Adidas, we do all of them, most of them. Lydia, no, she dressed more moderate, more conservative, while Tasha is more X-rated or more sexy.
I remember when I saw you in I think when Rennie's first year as first meeting as national president in Portmore. And I remember when you walked into the room, and I haven't seen you in a while, and you're just, as you walked into the room, you're just, I'm going to say, yeah, that's Lydia. Your entrance, and you had that long, silver looking weave.
It's blonde.
Blonde, yes, you were blonde. And then the blonde hair matched I think you were in a silver looking pant.
You can ask him to put the picture with the certificate.
Yes, Bell, put that one. Put up that one. Yes, put up that one.
Blonde is my signature color for hair.
Yes, that one I was talking. Yes, that's the one. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Kitty for reminding me. Unless I would have, that's her. So let me see. I say, look at my friend. I haven't seen her in a while, and she just stepped in the room for just take away all the candle, not the candle, the camera light, and from everybody else, from all the ladies in the room. Lydia just show up and say, all right, I am here. You guys haven't seen me in a while. All right. And for somebody who says, well, that is Tasha. And it's a mixture of Tasha and Lydia coming out there, right?
Yeah, that's a mixture.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Bell say rum love, and Miss Kitty said clothes goes with the dance. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't think you had finished with your drink concoction though. And then
yeah, I don't have a specific drink concoction. It depends on what I feel for at the moment, wherever I'm at. There's night when I will go somewhere and I'll drink a rum cream. There's night when I want a cocktail. There's night when I want a margarita. And there are nights when we do shots.
Okay.
Right. And there are also nights when we just want to drink some Calico Jack. I have a liquor shelf. A very packed liquor shelf. Not so packed right now, but
What is on it now?
I'm seeing Crown Royal. I'm seeing, what is that? Tequila Rose. Some Campari, some Appleton, Cyril Beer, and Dragon, and them something there. Rum cream. Stone.
Guys, you listen. Everybody, you listen. Or she can't just reel off and tell us, say, you're rich like that. When I grow up, I want to be like you. All right. Okay, Belle, let us know when we can go for the first advertisement. Guys, welcome to, I'm just going to pause and welcome those who are watching with us. You can share the live and invite Lydia's friend and family and all of her colleagues from work, from school, from JCI to join and watch. If you have any questions, you can ask. If you have any comments and I will comment and I will read them. I am Shane Reed, and our special guest is Senator Lydia Campbell. So then let us know when it's time for the first official break on Real Life with Senator Lydia Campbell. All right, so let's go into adulthood. We're somewhat there because we're talking about liquor and clothes and all of that. What careers did you decide to pursue?
All right, so when I was younger, I wanted to be an air hostess.
All right, pause. Belle said we can take the break now. So, guys, we're going to our first break. I will soon come back on Real Life. Jermaine, over to you.
Sky Beach Bar and Seafood Grill, located in Hopewell, Hanover, offers you a variety of local Jamaican seafood cuisine. Dine in a tropical garden setting in one of our famous tiki huts, or get your feet wet in the beautiful Caribbean Sea. We also cater to large group parties, weddings, and conferences. We provide free Wi-Fi to all persons dining. Come in and ask about our Sky Beach bed breakfast accommodation. Fully air-conditioned rooms with all modern amenities. We're only 15 minutes away from Montego Bay. Call for reservations 956-5006 or 547-3971. We will be happy to serve you.
Real Life JA, Hanover's #1 talk show, is back. Tune in to your host Shane Reed.
Are you ready, guys? She says she's ready.
Yeah, man,
ready?
We're live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Weekly rebroadcast is aired on Cornwall Communications Network, channel 0313, and on MF Telecom, channel 100. You're invited to be a guest on the show, so please call 876-320-6013. Real Live JA, where we discuss and dissect real events to the core.
This is Lennox Lewis, last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Big up Bell Entertainment TV. They're the best. Don't mess with them, else I'll knock you out.
J Bell Entertainment TV. Come and share your world with us.
I'll knock you out.
All right, guys, welcome to two Cancerians talking. One is July 3 and one is July 5. So Lydia is July 2, sorry. So Lydia is July 2, I am July 5th. So even though we're Christians and we shouldn't follow horoscope and all of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we rule, I guess, under the same signs.
Right.
So one is female and one is male. So we were talking earlier that our alter ego is where we went, is that we don't have any middle ground. And we are very nice.
From 0 to 100.
0 to 100, like, zoop, that you're like, where did you go? You were here like a couple minutes ago, and then you're gone all the way down to 100. What the heck? You don't give me the chance to just. I said, nah. Cool. All right. Good evening, Senator Lydia. You are certainly having fun. Yes, Senator Paul. I think that's Senator Pauline Mackenzie. We are having fun. And Natasha Hunter. I reach. Yes, you reach. You're late, but you reach. Welcome, though, and thank you for joining. So this is Real Life on JBell Entertainment TV, and I am Shane Reed, and our special guest is Senator Lydia Campbell. We're sponsored by Sky Beach. We're sponsored by Pythagoras, and we're also and we're also sponsored by Spirits Restaurant out of Montego Bay. So welcome, Spirit. They are a new sponsor. There is a upcoming poetry. There is an ongoing poetry competition from JCI Hopewell. Autism, here it is. So go on there. Let me zoom it up. Bell probably can put it in the general chat. And so it's a poetry competition about autism awareness. So go to their Facebook page or Instagram page at Hopewell JCI and check out that, and please participate in the poetry competition. Get your creative skills or creative juices flowing once again. And there's also the Jail Stuart City Run coming up in May 3, 2026. So please go and support that. All right, so we were going into just before the break. Our next upcoming show, a good friend of ours. Also, we're going to be talking to human resource practitioner Julie Oates, and she's also a past president for JCI Jamaica. But we're going to be focusing on the whole issue of human resource and all of those things. Okay, so career path. You said you wanted to be a air hostess. Yes.
Yeah. When I was younger in primary school, I wanted to be an air hostess. But somewhere along the line, when I went to high school, I decided to do home economics.
Mhm.
Loved home economics because I loved the kitchen and all that came with, And then I didn't like it so much when I heard that you have to go dissect the frog in the bio class. And then after doing home economics, I started working in a restaurant. I think it was at the time McDonald's when I just left high school. And I was like, why am I doing this? But right after that, I found life keep putting me into business positions. So I was like supervisor, business administrative assistant, always in the business. I was like, okay, since I'm being placed in business positions. So I went to Stony Hill Heart and I did a secretarial level one. And then after doing that, I started getting more business jobs. So I decided to do, well, after being pushed by Senator Danny, I decided to do business administration associate degree, level four in Hart, which is equivalent to associate, and then moved to do the level five, which is equivalent to the bachelor's.
Oh, so you're moving to level 5 now.
I've done it.
Also, you have a bachelor's degree
Yes, business admin.
in business admin. Okay. I didn't know that you worked in McDonald's and Lydia. I'm dating. You're dating yourself.
I
Guys,
have.
yeah, she's dating herself. Belle, just get the pottery, the pot photos ready because we're going to talk about that later.
And yeah,
We'll
so
come to
and
that.
then I decided to be that I wanted to be an entrepreneur based
Mm-hmm,
on what I saw happening in various companies. I
mm-hmm,
decided that I want to run a company of my own and not do the same make the same mistakes that I think other persons are making,
mm-hmm,
but I couldn't decide what I wanted to do.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then I started helping other persons grow their company until a friend of mine said to me, I think it was in 2020 in COVID when I lost my business administrative assistant position at the consultancy Inc. And we were having a conversation, same Cancerian, and he said to me, why you don't try this pot business? And I was like, his name Corey. And I was like, no, Sam, I can't manage that. And he must say, try it, man. You can use the work money here and this and that and that and that. And I say, may I try it and do a different approach. So I'm sign up with SDC as one of their LEIs. So
Mm-hmm.
they have like multiple expos that they keep every month. And as an LEI member and the only one that does pots, I was always there. And that's how I started. Because I went on, I did the selling the pot, and them saying, I sell no pot. Somebody served for me, I buy one little teeny Dutch pot, because you not sell no pot. And I was like, eh. But when I left that expo, I got customers overseas, customers locally. I made so much more from that one expo. Then we just never stopped the expo anymore until I started traveling the different parishes. At first, my stepmother said, come and sell some pots for you. So I go down to St. Elizabeth and I started selling some pots down. She started selling the pots in the community. And then the orders keep coming in. I got hardware, I got regular people. And then I started selling pots there. I still going to expos and selling pots. Then took some to St. Anne. My father started selling pots for me down there. And then I went to Portland with my spouse at the time. And then he started selling pots down there with his relatives and friends. And then I just started selling pots all over the place.
And you're still selling pots now.
Yes, I am. And then
Um,
a cousin of mine, he started working on a construction site. And it's
mhm.
because in my community they make pots, they make manhole covers. And he said, cause you can't get some manhole cover for sale. I'm gonna say, yeah, man. And him say, all right, may I hook you up on a site? And them asked me for a quotation for 1,000. And I gave them the quotation and then I started supplying that site and I'm still supplying that site with manhole covers.
Lydia, you're growing into a big time entrepreneur,
Yeah, little by little.
little by little. Wow. So there's a photo here,
Hmm.
and I don't know if you can see. So take us through the different type of pots or
You're not gonna like
utensils.
the names them.
Would I? Yeah, yeah. Just tell us the names.
All right, so we have All right, in the industry that makes pot, they have names for the pots. It's
Mm-hmm.
not the names that we give to the customers. Customers name it whatever they want, but we have names that we use so that we can identify in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So in this picture, you will see a belly pupper.
A belly, a belly pooper. Which
Yeah,
one is the belly pooper?
it's that one to my right
Yeah.
at the front.
Which is this one here, sir?
It's kind of tall. It's the kind of tall one, narrow.
Okay.
And to the other right, to the left, I'm seeing
Mm-hmm.
a 10 pot. In the middle, I see a mama man frying pan.
A mama man frying pan. Okay.
Beside that, I'm seeing a 6 pot.
A 6 spot.
Right, that's a 6 flat, and I see the 6 round behind that.
Mm-hmm.
And over the corner there to the boxes, I'm seeing a wide pot, not wide, wide round,
Mm-hmm.
and the wide round flat on the other end. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's 2 manual covers behind in the middle at the back,
Mm-hmm.
and then some ladles on the ground.
Okay.
On the table, I'm seeing a small frying pan that look like a coffee pot,
Mm-hmm.
and a 3 shilling pot. Yeah.
Oh. So what's the prices, if you don't mind sharing them here, and how we can contact you to
Um, the prices varies for the pots based on the size. It varies. So persons can just reach out to me on my cell number, the 562 number. That's the one that I use for that. So it's 562-3504.
all right, five six
And
two 3504.
yeah, and I'll fix them up real good.
All right, guys. Please support our budding entrepreneur. So, where did you said, oh, it was your cousin who spoke to you during COVID.
Now, blood cousin, he's aunt's my aunt's spouse brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see some Miss Kitty saying Mama Man frying pot to NJ. That's New Jersey.
Yeah.
Hey, she's watching from New Jersey.
It's Senator Paulette.
Oh, he's Senator Paulette. So why Senator Paulette has that name? Because I was looking at the photo and I'm like, I think I know that photo, but I don't know that under. Yes, so Senator Paulette wants a Mama Man frying pot to NJ. All right, so but I can say I remember, one of the things that we have always been doing that we do in JCI is that we encourage each other to be the best at
Yeah.
whatever we are doing. You don't just stay at the same level. You must
Right.
move up. You must move up. And I am happy to see that you are actually really, really moving up,
And I'm
Lydia.
and I'm not just an entrepreneur because I'm still working.
Yeah, you're still working, so you still have your 9 to 5,
Yes.
and you have your thing from the side. So you have answered how you were. What are you currently doing outside of your pottery?
So now I'm working in logistics. I branch off maritime transport services, which is the port contractors. So we do regular 1 barrel, 2 barrels, crates, pallets, and stuff like that. Shipped from New York and other places, but mainly New York for the barrels and stuff. Yeah. So
I must say though, Lydia, that you do some things that are not typically feminine.
I know.
I must say that your choice of you are daring, and you do hard, difficult things that you not normally see women in. So why is that?
I don't know.
Why you don't like the safety? the safety of
Currently, I'm doing the safety because mostly no. All right. So in my previous shipping
mhm,
job, I used to manage the company. I did every aspect of that company. So I did the tallying of container when it's being stripped. I did pre-clearances and I did the office work. I did lodging. I did all aspects. But currently now I'm doing the soft. This is my soft girl era. So I sit
mhm.
around a desk and I put information in the computer. And when customers come in, I collect their monies and give them their paperwork. I don't do hard work anymore in the office.
Oh, so you have moved away from the
Hmm.
to the. All right, I get it. I get it. Of course, we are as we get older. Sometimes you
Yeah.
want to be you chill a little bit. Belly's asking, what's one thing from church that stuck with you into adulthood? I think you said it was your prayer life,
Yeah.
because every now and then you will grab your son.
That's the first thing that I do whenever faced with any kind of challenge.
Yeah, yeah. If I mean you're apostolic, and I'm sure praying and tearing down strongholds is definitely a thing.
Yes, it
Um,
is.
if it was or is a thing for my family and I, especially my mom, and we are traditional Baptists, much less you, who is an apostolic.
So let me share something with you. So last
Mhm.
night I was in the bathroom, putting some clothes in the washer, and my son came in and him know how forget pants up on my nerves in there. I think he's the weapon that's formed against me, you know.
Mhm.
So he came into the bathroom and he's like, "Mommy, I don't think I want to do no sexy anymore. I can't bother." And then I moved from 0 to 100 in
Mhm.
that snap of a minute, and I was like, "What?" And then my spirit, the spirit or my mind or something said to me, say, I pray. And that was the first thing I did. And then I just take a walk and come back. And this morning when he woke up before well getting ready for school is when we spoke about it. But him
Mhm.
just said for upset me.
Mhm. uh, all right, so it is the pearl life
Yeah.
that would have stayed with her. Beth. Senator Paula is saying that you should. Senator Paulette is saying that you should send her a brochure. I think of your pot and all of those
I'll
things,
send it to her.
and I know she will promote it amongst her folks there, because she continues to be
She's amazing.
yes, she continues to be supportive, and we say thanks to her. Um, what encouragement do you have for young person in church? That's a question that is coming from. Oh, the shipping. She said the shipping one.
Okay. I'll
So,
send it to her.
all right. So you're getting business opportunities right there. All right,
Hmm.
cool. What encouragement do you have for young person in church? Let me drink some water, and you can drink water now. Not alcohol now, but water.
All right. So for young persons in church, um, let the Lord lead you and not persons in the church. I know sometimes when you're in church and you're young and you want to serve the Lord, you think that you want to get a what name again, Shane? Somebody that guides you,
A mentor, a
a
mentee.
mentor, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Hmm.
know where that never that come up. Yeah, a
Hmm.
mentor to guide you and lead you. But it's better that you read and pray and ask God for
For
guidance
yourself, yeah.
for yourself, because sometimes persons will lead you astray. One, sometimes persons are jealous of the blessings or the gifts that you have. And the Bible said the wheat and the tears going to grow together till the day of harvest. So you have good in there and you have bad in there. So you just have to trust God for yourself and pray with prayer, read your Bible and ask him for guidance and directions, and don't make nothing change your path or deter you from whatever it is that you want to achieve with God. Just you and God just work on it.
Yeah, this thing about you're not going to church because it's pure hypocrisy. Like, it's kind of so tired and so stupid. No, that I
Mhm.
don't even discuss. I don't have discussions with. If I hear you say that about church, you're not going to church because it's pure hypocrisy. I don't have no longer. I'm not discussing it with you. I just shut up and move on. 'Cause that's a stupid response because hypocrites make up life,
Right,
and
they're there.
they're
We can't
there.
escape it. They're
We can.
everywhere.
They're everywhere, and somehow we don't stop doing certain things or go
And
in
not
certain
because it's
places.
church don't mean that they're
Hmm.
not going to be there. The Bible
They're
itself tells you that they're there.
exactly they're there, and we are all going through a process. We're not going to be perfect here. So you repent every minute, every second. It is a continuous thing. All right.
Remember, the
So
Bible says you sin without knowing.
by your thoughts,
So
come on. So come. So come on. So is the church relevant today, seeing that the numbers are dwindling?
it is relevant. It is relevant because I don't think that it is them. It's dwindling, I don't think the numbers are dwindling. I've been watching TikTok this week, and surprisingly, the gays are the ones that are changing and wanting to go back to church. Male gays and female gays, they are now changing and wanting to go to church and serve the Lord. I don't know, something is happening in the atmosphere. I know it might seems like the numbers are dwindling, but I don't think that that's the honest truth. You might not see the numbers all at once, but they're there. There's still people who genuinely still love and serve the Lord, and I think that the church is relevant because without the church, basically, you don't have no solid foundation for build pan. You don't have nothing for say. You'd have got turn all different kind of things. I'm hearing that persons are saying that they are not lesbian, they are not bisexual, they are not gay, they are, I don't remember what that is, but that is when you're with things and animals and all different kind of something. There's I mean, the whole world going to be lost without something where you can look to as a superior being for pull you back. Something that will pull you back and say, no, I can't do this. Or this not right. Then if you're not gonna have no right or wrong, you're just going to just do all kind of different things.
I there is a, I think I said it to somebody that I don't know if I said it to or I said it to myself, me, myself, and I, because we have our alter ego as Cancerians. So, and we tend to, when we, before we, I don't know if you do this, but we can reason things with ourselves because we don't want to embarrass ourselves. So we will sit down and we
And
will
discuss it.
and discuss it, and because especially those of us who grew up in church, and so you have this, so you discuss it before. So I was observing and looking at the things that rejecting Christianity doesn't necessarily mean that folks are not religious. They are religious, but
Mhm.
they are going back to things that existed prior to Christianity. So
Mhm.
they're going back to things like people used to do 4,000, 5,000 years ago. Christianity is like 2,000
Mhm.
years old. So they're going back to some very weird stuff. They're
Yeah.
believing some very weird stuff, polytheistic, animistic stuff. And you're like, damn, the witchcraft, magic, name it all.
Mhm.
Chains, all of them are something there. Those are what they are going to, because
And
there is that thing in man. If you reject Christianity, you are
you
going
have
to
to
find
find
something
something.
else and replace it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And they're going
Yeah.
back, whether it's animal sacrifice, whether it's all of these craziness, they're going back to that because they
Mhm.
have to fill that void. And we know
And
our.
a lot of persons want something to believe in,
Mhm.
something to look to, but they're not sure which way to go. Because I remember having a conversation with someone, and they said, um, I don't believe in a God because too much different church, too much different this. I don't know what to believe. It wasn't that they didn't want to believe in something. It was that they
Mhm.
were confused because
Mhm.
you have
Mhm.
apostolic, you have Zion, you have Baptist, you have Church of God, you have Seventh Day Adventists, and they were like, it's too much. Them they know
Mhm.
how to sift
Mhm.
through that and pick one.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I was saying to the person, then just believe in a superior being, and that is where you start. And surprisingly, today that person strongly believe in a God. That person is praying. That person is reading their Bible. You know, but some people is genuinely confused. They don't know what to choose or where to start or how to look to a superior being, because there's so much different things out there. There's atheists, there's all different, there's some man in the alpha tree in them purple who shout out at the top of them lungs every day. You know, there's so much different things. It kind of confusing. So if you don't have a foundation from when you did small into a church or something, then you just are gonna be like lost and confused.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's like me and a particular church. Somebody brought me a magazine and said, "You must read about God." And I took it and I started reading it. And when I start reading it, I say, take back this and don't bring back none of that to me. 'Cause that is not a church. Because growing up, say you go to church, say somebody sick or need healing, them pray for you and rub look consecrated olive oil pan you. But now this magazine I gotta tell me say me for buy them magazine and rub the ashes for healing. This not sound right. Me not used to that. So you understand what I say? And then there's so much on the internet that is showing you so much different things that is happening. It's confusing. But you just have to pray and ask God for guidance if you don't have none from your small way. Say, all right, this is what me used to, this is what me know me can latch on to. I was having a conversation with a lady from a Zion church today at work. Because I was saying that I don't know how to feel about them. Because them say you have the good Zion church and the bad Zion church.
Popcorn Zion.
68 and 69. I don't know all of that. And I was saying to her, I don't know which one is which one. So me use wisdom if me come in contact with somebody and, like, for example, me have a spirit of discernment. Me can discern things, and me try the spirit sometimes somewhere where me don't know, but me walk right in at the lions den, and I'm there and me have a conversation with the Zion pastor man, and I didn't feel any type of way, or me never sense no type of, I mean, I say, all right, that must be the good one then. Yeah, and she was explaining to me how they operate and whatever, and which what the good do and what the bad do. So yeah.
Michael Pennycook, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. I see the suggestion, and it is noted, and I noted that they'll respond. Partnerships definitely will come in the future, but yeah, we're building the foundation. First and foremost by being consistent, because we have been at this for, like, you remember those days, Lydia, 8 years, like down the road.
Come make a chat.
Come make a chat. Yeah, and then me not do it anymore, me can't do this, me can't do that. And Belle is there cussing me out and getting angry at me, and say, especially with JCI, why you spend so much time? Come and do this. If you should, the time you spend with JCI, if you spend it in this, you know how far you would be and all that. But no, I'm serious, and I'm willing to develop this. So we have to be more consistent and develop the product as we grow. Yeah, funny enough, you speak about revivalism. My religious education SBA was rituals in revivalism, and I couldn't find anything, and I wrote a letter to the editor about that. I couldn't find anything about that at Belfield and or at my library in Manchester, Bombay, Manchester. And then I went to the parish library in Mandeville, went upstairs, reference, asked for book. They gave me one book and another book with a passage. So when I opened the book that was fully on revivalism, I saw that that book was written by Edward Philip George Siaga. So I was like, Siaga? Like, really? I grew up, and I'm not going to get into that. Sometime in the future, I get into that. I grew up hearing that Siaga didn't like black people, and Siaga was this, and Siaga was that. And I was intelligent enough as a 15, 16-year-old. I probably couldn't express it like this, But as I said, I have always been aware. I am not this little dumb chap, whatever. So I've always been aware of the perceptions of him, especially from my great grandmother, who I love so much, but she hated Siaga. So she would have passed on all of these things to me. And
Yeah,
I'm
the black
like,
scandal bag
the
coming
black
and all
scandal
that.
bag and all of those things, Lydia. Yes, Heather, big up yourself. Thanks for watching. Yeah. So Belfield. So I, even from grade 11, Reverend Brad Rostad, one of the best religious education teachers and best teacher ever. Even from then, I started to rethink, because it was that book by Edward Philip George Siaga that allowed me to finish my religious education SBA. And over a period of time, my perception of him changed. So I really, when I'm on TikTok and see the revivalist videos, I can't help but watch them. One at a time, I even want to go to what town and see, because because revivalism is a attempt to correct some of the issues of colonialism and slavery and all of those things, and it is a mixture of both
African.
African and traditional Christianity and all of those things. So I really appreciate them, and every now and then a little revival in me come out. Yeah. And growing up in a traditional Baptist church, which was Pentecostal and Baptist at the same time. And some of them were revivalists before becoming Baptist. So all of that is, Yeah, so I understand what you're saying, Lydia. I understand. Progress. How do you assess your progress so far? Is this where you wanted to be in life?
I'm not where I want to be, but I think based on where I am now, I will be in another couple of years. If I stay focused and if I stay focused and be determined, then it's achievable.
Okay. And how do you know you are there in the next couple of years? What are the markers? What are the signs you're looking for? You don't have to tell the world your business, and everything good for you, good for talk. So,
Right.
yes, you don't have to tell us everything. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in speaking your truth. You're giving people
Yeah,
stuff to beat you. And,
I will
yes,
know.
you will know. All right,
Yeah,
I take it as that. I take it
yeah.
as that.
Things are being put into place, and I have
Mm-hmm.
some strong ladies that, oh God, man, them coming like them just in my back, just a push me and just a push me. Yeah. So some big ups to Deidre, Andrea, and Danny, my JCI family, friends that became sisters.
But Deirdre, a long time I not see Deirdre.
She's about. And me and Deidre coming from high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have Samantha,
Mm-hmm.
which is Anita's best honey. She's annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Belfield to
then
the
and
world.
then you have the sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sister group and any do what you say you go do or what you plan for do.
Mm-hmm.
Them just coming like, jeez.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get you.
Mika and Natasha, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I have
Um,
some strong ladies in Amakana that's
mm-hmm.
giving me some good support and pushing me.
Okay. Heather says, big up.
Hi, Heather.
All right, cool. Bear, let us know when we're supposed to go for the second break. We're going into motherhood now.
Hmm. Mother.
Yes, motherhood. You are a mother.
Yes,
What's
I'm a
it like
mother of a soon to be adult.
in turn big man, nearly turned big man already?
He's 18 July.
Oh, him born July too.
Yes.
Him remember now too. When in July?
The 28th.
But yeah, him don't listen too far.
Yeah.
Too far from we. All right. So what's it like being a mother to remind me of his name?
Jaden.
Jaden. I was going to ask Jaden.
Being a mother to Jaden is hard work. Jaden is the weapon that was formed against me. But I love him dearly. He's my heartbeat. Jaden, I am so, so proud of him. He's an amazing child, but lazy.
Hmm. Probably
And
because you spoil him.
don't say that, Shane.
Let's continue.
Yeah, he's an amazing child.
Yeah.
Amazing child. I mean, there were
Mhm.
times when I have doubts. I don't know what gonna happen. The road has not been smooth. It start rough.
I
It
remember
get
some of those
little
conversations. Yeah,
right. It
yeah.
started rough. It get little smoother. Then it get rough again, and then it gets smooth again. And it's a uphill, downhill journey.
Hmm.
But I've
Hmm.
learned so much, and I can't remember what life is like without him. He knows exactly what ticks me off, and when he want little, I think he gets pleasure from annoying and picking on me. And so he do it, and he's like, "Mother, you don't know how to just don't react, just don't give no emotions." And but he's an amazing child. Um, I'm proud of the man he's become. I'm proud of what he's doing in school. Um, I'm proud of his dad. He has made if a 360 you go from where you was to right back
Or
road to where.
180. Hmm.
So he made a 180. So after
Hmm.
13 years of raising Jaden by myself, he decided to take over. So he's
Hmm.
running the show right now, and I am relaxing and doing the other stuff. So he takes care of the child, and I don't have to spend my money. And I am so proud of him.
Is he anywhere nearby?
No, he lives in in St. Catherine.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, your friend is saying he's not, or our friend is saying that he's not lazy. His priority is not yours, mom.
He's lazy.
All right. Why should women become mothers? Christoph Dan is saying that we need to do something about the population. We are below replacement
I
rate.
wish the population all the best in being replenished from the bottom of my heart, but I will not participate in that.
But why should other women participate? No, you are a mother. Why should they participate?
To
Why
be
should they
honest
become
with you,
mothers?
Shane, I wouldn't. All right, so I love being a mother. I've been a mother to not just my child, many other people' children. I'm a mother of the community. The whole community looks up to me, and they come with them issues and ask for advice and help wherever I can, and I will. However, based on what is happening in today's world and society, I would not encourage anybody to have any children. I'm sorry.
Really, Lydia?
You really. All right. The dollar is sliding, things is getting more and more difficult. That is one. Raising a child is no joke. It's not easy. And I have first-hand experience in that, right? That's the first thing. Because raising the child, sending them through school, sending them to through college, you want your child to have the best and the things that you did not have. I don't want my child to be going to college at 38, 39, 40 like me. I want him to do it early and can get the benefits and live a certain type of life. And
Hmm.
that's difficult based on today's pay grade and what is happening in the economy. That's very difficult. The next thing about it is the world is so cruel. Look on the little boy go school and get stabbed up and dead at St. Thomas the other day. Look on the JC boy, regardless of what he did, what happened in the bathroom. I am scared every single day that my son leaves my house to go to school, and I cannot afford to homeschool him. So me not encourage nobody to put themselves through the same heartache and stress every day for say if my child are gonna leave my house and if him a go come back. or what going happening at the school. When Jay was in grade 9 at Kingston Technical, a child pull a knife on him 2 weeks after the girl gets stabbed and dead. I had to go down there, and I have to go down there the next morning and sit down and watch the pitney them or get suspended. Still I come to school and call the principal and say, go take him out. Hey, oh, him a coming through the gate. I am that parent coming around joke with me one. And I moved him immediately from that school. Best decision I've made. Because since he started Excelsior, him excel like he's been growing. But it's scary regardless. So that's a decision that persons will have to make on their own. I would not encourage them to do it. That's your decision.
There are those who will push back and say, we're living as a generation, as millennials or whatever, Gen Zs or whatever you want to call ourselves. We're living in the best of times. Actually, if you look at go back in time, it's 2026, 1920, the world Europe just done kill it, basically nearly kill off themselves. Kind of recovering in the war in 1920s, but by the end of this decade, the 1920s would have into a recession and a depression, the Great Depression, and then World War II after. The 18th century would not have been ideal, but the population grew. So as an history teacher, I can attest to that, to say, yeah, we're kind of living in the best of days. I think we have grown up. We were fooled in thinking that life is actually like this, when if you look in human history, it has been tumultuous, and human beings still had children. Right now, if you look in the poorest countries in the world, they have the highest birth rates. But it is the developed countries, the rich countries, or where the birth rate is declining, and so it is in these countries that you should be able to have children and take care of them. But we don't seem to be able to do that.
I think, Shane, that most persons, females,
Mhm.
are changing.
Yeah.
In prior times, females used to just be at home and cook and wash and clean and all of that. Now they're chasing careers, they're chasing dreams, they want the house, the car, they want a certain type of life, and they're going out there to make it happen. They're not sitting at home and waiting for a man to do it. And so, with that kind of mindset, it it's going to decline the birth rate because they're more
Yeah.
focused on other things. I was having a conversation with a friend last night. She's 40. She has no children. And I'm saying, girl, this is dangerous. She said she don't see nobody what she want to have it with yet. What are you going to say? It's dangerous because now she's at risk if she get pregnant because she never had one before. If I decide to have a child now, it might be risky. Yes, maybe I gotta have a look at hypertension or something, but at least I had one before. It's not as risky as she is. But she's focusing on her building her career and achieving certain things in life. And that is why the birth rate is declining.
Is declining. Yeah, and I agree with you. I think also some of us especially us young and older millennials, we made some decisions. I made some decisions that I had no idea. I think we looked at. For me personally, I was like, and I'm not chatting my family business now, but the women in the family were like, yeah, they started. I was looking at them. I did a check. My grandfather is still alive. My maternal mommy's father is still alive. And I know when his mother was born, my great grandmother, she died in 2020 at 97. So I did a check. He's the first child. And they're from Westmoreland, Cave Mountain. When I did the check, I was like, damn, really? And I'm like, okay, I guess that's why I was like, all right, I'm going to try to just flip the coin. Every one of you did this, every one of you did that. So I'm going to do something totally different. And now, yeah, I'm kind of looking back and I'm saying, It's kind. I remember when mommy said to me, you know, when I was your age, at your age, I had all three of you, and I was like, yeah, it's kind of strange. So I'm looking back now and wondered if I swung too much to
Yeah.
one side, if I should have been more balanced. But I am a man, so
Yeah. That's.
that can easily be rectified and
Hmm.
will be rectified. Praise God. So all he has to do is just bless me with healthy twins, triplets, quadruplets. I'll sit home and take care of them.
I thought about it too, Shane. I said
Hmm.
maybe I should have had a daughter,
Yeah,
you know, at a certain time, but no one was ever good enough.
there you go.
And the situation was never right, ever.
Hmm. Yeah, never right,
And
never.
so I'm good. I'm good with my one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Danny is saying, don't trouble. Right there, so don't trouble when not trouble you.
that is it.
But barely saying, but from I was born, thing is hard. Yes, I think we have to consider having children. We must have kids. Women
I
need.
think I think when making the decision to have kids, because I didn't make a decision to have a child, it happened, you know,
Mm,
it wasn't planned. And I think when you plan it, it works out better because you make preparation.
mm,
You make preparation for that child prior. So the
mm,
struggle not so much. And I think a lot of persons too, maybe them experience change their mind from even having another one, while some
mm.
persons them experience make them want to have more. It varies. So yeah,
Women need real men to help them. Period. Yeah, but
I
we,
agree totally, and that is not there anymore.
yeah,
Not
but
much
we,
of it, at least.
yeah. The society decide to sometimes the society decide that it's going to socialize our men a particular way. It decides that it is not going to give them the necessary skills to become leaders and to become real men. And then we act surprised when that is not happening. But that's a different debate.
Hmm.
That's a different debate. So I'm not even going to get into that. I'm focusing on you. Women need real men to help them parent. Chasing cars and money will be no use to us when we reach 80 and can't uh, help ourselves. There is that too. I am very observant. I notice certain things in my own community, in my own family, and yeah, yeah, it is good. Even if you don't have any children of your own, it's good if you're a good aunt and a good uncle. And I think I am a good uncle.
I'm the best aunt and uncle.
Yeah. So I was saying to the neighbor,
Aunt and, you're me, aunt and uncle. I'm the best aunt.
yeah, you're the best aunt. Yes, yeah. I think I don't know if I said to him, I don't know if I had some conversation with him about him getting everything. Because I was like, you can get from me, you can get for your father, you can get for your mother. I don't know if I had that conversation with him or it was in my head.
Yeah.
Because he would have spent a part of his life with me, and then of course he's his mother's child and his father's child, and I'm like, so I would have to give you this. So you're going to be so more than fortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My niece calls and complain about her mother all the time.
yeah. You can, yeah, and you have to be there to rescue both your sister and your nephew or your niece every now and then from each other. Because sometimes it seems as if they are intent to kill each other, and you don't want that to happen. Just find the right person, the key of having children. All right, rewards and challenges of childhood. What are the rewards? What are the challenges
Of childhood
of becoming a mother? Sorry,
or of
motherhood.
becoming a mother.
Yeah, of motherhood. Sorry.
Um, Reward seeing this tiny human being that you created and raised becoming a whole adult,
Hmm.
and seeing their thoughts based on the foundation that you lay out for them, what they've become and what they want to do with their life. And then you say, you look at, like I look at Jaden and I said, I did that. You know,
Hmm.
I did that. That that gives you, that gives me a real sense of joy to said that I created this tiny human being and raised him in a whole adult, you know. And it teaches me a lot of other lessons where I learn how to manage money. I learned how to manage money. I am a type of person that I love my personal space. I like to lock up in my room by myself with no disturbance, and that's not really so easy when you have a child. Because even when I lock my door, even if I don't, once I not bolt it, it might go come in. And
Mm-hmm,
I have to
mm-hmm,
say, Jaden, just give me 30 to 40 minutes when I come in to just clear my head, and then you can come at me. I just need that little time by myself, you know?
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm,
he understands. So he work with the program and him come and say, Mommy, all right, 40 minutes up at my time now. You
mm-hmm,
know?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. So being able to raise a child into a human, into an adult, we keep saying human being, into an adult, and seeing certain qualities that you instill in them embedded, and seeing the path that they're going to go down or what they want to do with their life, you know, it's just like I've done it, you know. I've done it. Yeah, you just look at it. Yeah. um would I do it again? No. If I had the chance to start over back then before I had him, I would have him again. I would have, but I would have planned it. You know, plan it out better. Um, there's a lot of lessons. Being patient. Um, you have to work. You have to make the money regardless, no matter what, because you have somebody depending on you. So even if you don't want to do it, you have to do it. You know, there's it wasn't easy because my it started rough for me. I broke up with his dad like when I was 3 months pregnant, and then we get back together after he was born, and then we broke up again when he was 2. um there were a lot of challenges because maybe sometime when you meet somebody and you think that you and that person going to spend life together, and you start planning for the future, and then something happen and the person decide to leave, sometimes it's kind of hard to deal with. So I left him, he left us, and so I had to figure it out. But that is history. We've discussed it, we've gone past it, and now he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. I'm happy that I got the earlier years, because the later years is where the big bucks come in. You know,
How much for a CXC subject now?
I don't remember. We paid that last year. I don't remember.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yes,
probably it's more than $6,000 for one or something
yeah,
like that.
man.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, more than that. I think we paid like, I don't remember. I don't remember. But
mm-hmm,
yeah,
mm-hmm.
um, yeah, that's basically it.
Advice for prospective mothers. Bear, let me know when is the second break. Um,
Plan it out.
mm-hmm,
Take the necessary precautions not to get pregnant before time. If you really want a child, plan it out, save towards it. It's a rewarding experience when you plan for it.
okay.
Although sometimes good things happen when you're not plan, but you know, being
Yeah, yeah,
prepared
yeah,
helps.
yeah. Being great. Okay, cool. Do we realize that we have a lot of Chinese doing the construction engineers in Jamaica? We are losing our population. Yeah, yeah. There are some of our population that is just lazy too, and there are some that are overseas. They fled and
Hmm.
oh, mhm. Jaden is such a sweetheart. Kudos to you for the great job you're doing, Lydia.
Thank you.
All right,
I remember Shane the other day, he was on school challenge quiz.
he was.
Yes, for
Mm,
Excelsior.
mm.
And his dad said to me, in all my years, I never picture coming on TV. And Jaden took me on TV because he went to the match and the video and he's on it and it's like, it took Jaden for me to come on TV. I'm so proud.
Yeah, and I'm proud of you both. I remember in the 2020s, we would have our personal or private conversation, and you'd share with me some of the challenges that you were having at the time and all of those things.
That's
And
for another conversation.
and we are not. That's private conversation when
Yeah.
you and I see each other. We don't have those conversations on Zoom, on YouTube, and Facebook, and those stuff. And Jaden would have, it's somebody that grew up in JCI. We remember this baby. And so, I remember encouraging you, and you were basically venting and all of those things. And I'm happy to see that, you guys passed that rough patch to the point where Jaden has changed school and he's on Excelsior High School school challenge quiz team. So all his JCI aunties and uncle, we are happy for him and we are happy for you. Because we all had to have this little boy between us every now and then. Pass him round.
Yeah, so much so that Jaden don't like JCI anymore.
Exactly.
He said, Mommy, I spent so much birthdays in JCI. I don't want to know JCI.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get Jaden to go to a JCI event. He's like, no. JCI took you away from me and I spent my birthdays at JCI.
Yeah, it's yeah, man, so much. Yeah. All right, Belle, let me know when it's the second break. He's saying, how do you plan to have a child? Probably could expound on that.
How you plan to have a child? You know that you want to have a child, you decide what age you want to, you decide how to save some money, put it down for when that child come because Pampers not cheap and feeding and baby can't bear hungry, you know? Yeah,
And if the mother is not properly nourished,
right.
then it also means that the
You
development
make
of
sure you're in
process.
a stable job because you can't just now work and decide say you want baby because who going to take care of the baby? And if a one person a do it, it'll go hard at one of a clap. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, he says fair enough. All right. There are some, you share the pot photo. There are a couple photos there that we need to share, so that we can show. So we share two photos, one of you in that hot hairstyle and the certificate, and then the pot. All right, so I am going to get into. Sorry, guys. Sinus draining somewhere there, innit? So sorry about that. All right, so we're getting into another part as we come down and we save. I don't know if we save the best for the last. I don't know what can beat motherhood, but we're coming into another part of Lydia's life. And as I said earlier, break 2. All right, break number 2, guys, and we come back.
Sky Beach Bar and Seafood Grill, located in Hopewell, Hanover, offers you a variety of local Jamaican seafood cuisine. Dine in a tropical garden setting in one of our famous tiki huts, or get your feet wet in the beautiful Caribbean Sea. We also cater to large group parties, weddings, and conferences. We provide free Wi-Fi to all persons dining. Come in and ask about our Sky Beach bed breakfast accommodation. Fully air-conditioned rooms with all modern amenities. We're only 15 minutes away from Montego Bay. Call for reservations 956-5006 or 547-3971. We will be happy to serve you.
Real Live JA, Hanover's #1 talk show is back. Tune in to your host Shane Reed.
Are you ready, guys? She says she's ready.
Yeah, man,
Ready?
ready.
Live on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Weekly rebroadcast is aired on Cornwall Communications Network Channel 0313 and on MF Telecom Channel 100. You're invited to be a guest on the show, so please call 876-320-6013. Real Live JA, where we discuss and dissect real events to the core.
This is Lennox Lewis, last undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Big up Bell Entertainment TV. They're the best. Don't mess with them, else I'll knock you out.
J Bell Entertainment TV. Come and share your world with us.
All right, guys, welcome back. We are in our last segment, and this is where we're going to focus on another aspect of Lydia's life. Before we get, I am your host, Shane Reed. Apologize, guys. No, I'm trying to figure if I ate any cheese or any milk or anything, why all of this is happening to me, All right, so I am your host, Shane Reed. This is Real Life on JBL Entertainment TV. Our special guest is Senator Lydia Campbell. Some adverts before we wrap up the final segment with her. There is the poetry competition by JCI Oakwell. Bell, please put that up. You can go up to Oakwell JCI and check that out. All right. Check that out. There is a city run. Yeah, so there is that, a city run. So that's the poetry competition. And there is Jill Stewart Mobile City Run, May 3, 2026. And our next guest next week, Thursday, is a special guest of ours. She is none other than Julian Holt, human resource practitioner and past president for JCI Jamaica. So we're going to be talking about her life, talking about human resource stuff and all of those other stuff. Yeah, Bella, I'm taking my time. I don't know what, I'm taking the time with the voice. Fair enough. Guys, I don't know emojis. Lydia, what is that emoji there? The laugh and that's a...
I'm not seeing it.
We're not seeing the chat.
No.
Something over the ears, that thing there. But I know the first emoji is a laugh. That's Natasha Hunter. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Natasha, I don't think you asked. I think this is the first you're commenting, Natasha. I don't know. Thanks for joining.
No, it's not the first.
It's not the first. No, it's not the first, Natasha. You are the one who said I reach.
You don't remember her?
Yes, you say I reach. I found it in the chat. Yes.
No, you don't remember my sister that used to come to JCI with me?
Oh, yes. yes, of course. I remember her.
That's her.
All right, big up now.
Just not slim anymore.
Oh, so everybody put on a little...
A lot.
Fluff. A lot. All right, cool. All right, so JCI, how did you find out about this weird organization?
All right, so I found out about JCI when I was at a police youth club meeting from the then president, Tanisha Kane. She invited me to the meeting. She got, I don't know where she got the information from, but she spoke about it in the meeting, and a few of us decided that we wanted to visit. We visited JCI St. Andrew in 2015. And when we visited, it was different, Sat in the meeting and I was like, why am I here? Because I don't know what path I was on at the time, but I didn't foresee me being a part of that kind of organization. I know I wanted to be a part of a youth group, which was the Police Youth Club, and so I Went at the time they were meeting at the Ligani Club in New Kingston. I was working at Pear Tree Express, and that was like around not where that is, Chelsea, off Chelsea Avenue. And so I visited, and then I was invited to the next month's meeting. And then when I went to the second meeting, I was like, why am I here? Because the whole prim and proper jacket and tie suit thing, it wasn't really me, because my mind wasn't in that kind of frame at that time. I I wasn't exposed to that kind of environment. I was just, right. So, um, Dwayne Gale, he played a big role in my JCI career, as what he did, him threw me up on a project as a prospective member, and then that was what I want. My passion was to do the project and help out with people and stuff. And the fact that he put me on the project, that kind of made me stay, because I have to go to the project meetings and make sure so the project I run with the committee members them and stuff like that. So being there on the project, then I got inducted. We did the trainings, go through the whole procedure of becoming a member. I was inducted, and then I was nominated to be PRO. From PRO to secretary, from secretary to vice president, from vice president to local president. After being local president, I say, yes, I this, me done. Now I'm gonna further, because me can't bother with too much responsibilities and all of that. But JCI is like a vacuum. The further you go, the more it pull you. The further you go, the more it pull you. And so I found myself at national, and then I was vice president. That was your year. And then was that EVP? Yeah, EVP, and then president, and then I did a year at international as human duty committee member.
Yeah, yeah. Big up doing Gale a good.
He
I
is,
know,
because
and
every time that I decided that I can't manage, I don't want to go further, he was there seeing potential in me that I didn't see in myself.
yeah, I agree. Doing a big friend of mine, and I think I can fairly say as being responsible too for my not think I can say being responsible for my own JCI career and played a role in my JCI career. Dwayne was the one to introduce himself to me and talk to me because, we spend time in my heads a lot. And from then, we have been, you know, brothers in JCI supporting each other. And I can remember there were a time when it is the both of us and Jervin and yourself and others just try to keep the movement going, sleeping in office chair. We should sit down and tell the others who are there now. Some of the things some of the personal sacrifices that we did.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you left your yard and was sleeping on a tough office chair. Because, at the time you can't afford to stay at
I
a
think
hotel.
the members know them get luxury.
Yeah, it is
They don't even know
it is
the
relatively
foundation and the
yeah,
sacrifices.
it is relatively luxury now. I mean, yeah, because at that time you're in a younger your career is fairly young. You're not earning as much, and you have to pool your resources. When you are asleep on bed, everybody pack up, head turned down. Yeah, just to go to meetings and all of these things. she looks nice as Jabez. She look nice always. Big up Natasha, Senator Paulette said, amen to the JCI vacuum. She said, yeah, it pulls you in. And before we came on live, you reminded me about, you said that, hey, are you bust me in the traveling? And I was like, yeah, it's true. When I was, yeah, when I was
Yeah,
president, yeah,
you were. I remember in 2020, you were supposed to go to Bolivia, and
yeah,
I don't remember, something came up why
at
you
work,
couldn't.
yeah,
Right, why you couldn't. Some assessment you had.
yes.
And
Any,
you were in the group and saying who want to go, but nobody wanted to go to Bolivia, because when you go on the internet and look for the country, it show you them people in the rap or something. And people were like, why you want to go there? And I was like, I've never traveled before. And
Mhm,
I want to go. Regardless of where it's taking me, I am going to go.
mhm, mhm.
And I mean, you had everything in place, the plane fare, everything, accommodation, everything. And I went, and Bolivia was awesome. It's not like what you see on the internet or what you think.
Mhm, mhm,
They are more civilized than we Jamaica. They are them big, them have three different climate. There's a lot there that you can explore and know. And that was my first trip. That trip to Bolivia took me to Panama. I stopped in we I had a layover in Panama. I had a layover in Brazil. My layover in Brazil was 9 hours and it was morning. I checked out at the airport and got tour Brazil and come back in time for my flight to Bolivia. So I had two countries visit in that one trip. Let me tell you that. So I explored Brazil and I went to Bolivia and explored there as well. And I mean, it was a very good experience. And I think that is why I ended up becoming a national president, or even pushing to go further in JCI.
Because at the time you were not even the executive vice president or
No,
anything.
I was just the vice
You were
president.
just the vice president, and you
And I was
just
like, they were like, are you going to go for president? And I was like, no. And
mhm,
them say, you're
mhm,
going to go up, man. You're going to see. And then after
mhm,
all the trainings and all
mhm,
the exposure and all the things that I learned, I mean, JCI did so much for me. It's not even funny. I don't think I would be the woman that I am today had I not come in contact with JCI. It has transformed my life into something totally different. It's formed me into a totally different woman, because I probably would have been one of them lady that would sit down on the corner at the time and hang
mhm,
out and do like odd jobs like work at one KFC or something like that. I mean, I always said it to Danny until she said, then do something about it. I was the Dunces JCI president up to national. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stupid or fool, but I was the only one that did not go to college.
mhm,
The only president in JCI that did not go to college, wasn't running a business in a one big job, nor nothing like that. I was the only one just have three CXC subject and just go and I go through all of the positions. And then Senator Danny said, then do something about it. And then she started to tell me about this a program, that a program, this a program, until I saw the one that I wanted to do. And I sent it to her and she said, this look good, go for it.
mhm,
And I did.
mhm,
And then when I finished the associate, she said to me say, them have a bachelor's, you know. She said, so what you plan to do? I say, can't bother. She said, you better bother, go for it. And here I am, I do it. Maybe if me did tell her about the next level, should I?
she's on. So be careful. She's watching it. I don't know if she dropped asleep yet, but she's on. So be careful. Don't give her any
Yeah.
ideas
But
now.
honestly speaking, JCI formed me, it molded me. It gave me I wanted to become an entrepreneur, but I would have never taken a step. And it's the skills that I learned in JCI that landed me supervisor roles in every job that I had after joining JCI. And I only had three CXE subjects.
Mhm, mhm. I believe that. I believe that. I believe that. I mean, you guys saw me interview Ali on Easter Monday, and when you went to Bolivia, you would have met Alejandra. So Alejandra
Mm-hmm.
Castillo, and you saw her on the interview. So she came. Hold on. So she came here 1 year before you went, nearly a couple months before you went to Bolivia.
She came here twice.
Twice, and she seen you in Bolivia. She would have been happy for you. So you
She
went.
was.
She was. I should have met you here, and then here you are. So, and she would have pumped into you. So I wasn't surprised that you came back from Bolivia on top of the world. I wasn't surprised, and I remember traveling. You remember we met up in Spanish Town?
Yeah.
We meet up, travel, guys. That is why I'm not saying that I own JCI or you own JCI, but yeah, if
When you know where you're coming from and when you
Mhm.
know what the organization has done for you, you look at it different.
yes,
Different
yes,
from other persons who just come and just benefit from what is
benefit.
happening in there today. But
Mhm.
when you're there from then,
Mhm.
growing in the organization, going through the struggles, and being molded, learning how to chair projects, learning how to chair meetings, learning how to do reports. Most of the things them that I learned in JCI, that's what helped me in my career.
Mhm. 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 Yeah, man. We
Even
do.
when I was doing the interview for this job that I had now, and they asked me for an experience. That picture is in Bolivia.
Yeah, this is Bolivia. Yeah.
Yeah. They asked me for experience, and they asked me how I would solve a problem. I should give them a scenario of an issue and how I solved it. I used the JCI issue and how I solved it in JCI.
Mhm.
And they were
Mhm.
like, whoa.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
I didn't use any real life job experience or issue that I fixed. I used JCI.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have had issues, and we have had to solve them, and all of those things, interpersonal, project based issue, name it all. And we cuss this minute, we bex this minute, and the next minute you see the sales one, they were just cuss out them one another.
But we're a family.
We are family, yeah.
We are a family.
Yeah, we are
And that's
really,
what family do.
yeah. Yeah.
I
And
can tell you, me and Senator Odell knock some heads. And when
yeah,
I call
you too, yes.
and when I call Senator Odell and say, listen, I want my son go Excelsior. He helped me to get my son in
Yes.
Excelsior.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There
So
you
I
go.
mean,
The two, and I hope the sometimes I couldn't stand the two, because Jesus Christ, I'm like Lydia, and I didn't say it out because I don't want, you know me, I don't try to crowd in, especially you guys. I'm guiding you, so I try my best not to take sides. So me listen to you vent, and you not true, and you vent at me, and then other will call and vent, and I'm like, can me try my best not to come down too hard on other side, not to come down too hard on your side, because it's I have already, I've been on this stage. It's not my stage anymore. I keep quiet in the group, if only if I am pissed and I see something done where they must say, no, you and I would have got the training, and we
yeah.
have to follow this Senator David and Senator Karen, and all of them are come down hard pan way, and I say, oh, you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that, and this is the procedure and this is the step and that, and Mr. President, you have erred, you are wrong, admit that you're wrong. Mr. EVP, you are wrong, admit that you are wrong.
I
Me go through
remember
all of that.
I remember when I was local president, there was a meeting when I had I think she's the vice president of Grace,
Mm-hmm.
from Grace Foods. And she
Mm-hmm.
was there, and the turnout in the meeting wasn't so hot.
Mm-hmm.
And the meeting ended, I'm telling you, Senator Jervin and Dewey and Gail, them beat me, not physically beat me, but
Yeah.
them beat me, and I was so upset, and I cussed them out, man. I cuss them out, like real bad cuss them out. And then after the meeting done and the next week cool off and look at steam done, them take, what is the plan for the next meeting? Are we this
Yeah.
again?
Yeah, man. So and it was drilled in us. So I get upset when there is a lack of communication and when I see steps that was drilled in me, policies that was drilled in me. And one of the things we were taught, if one board member is wrong and you are responding to that board member, you have to respond to the board member using the policy and guideline of the organization. And if one person get cussed out, you will get cussed out too because you breached this and you did that. And I'm like, yeah, talk about him wrong.
And as the chair, once one of your board member wrong, you wrong.
You wrong. Yes. So
And I mean, it's good training looking back at when you are physically in the seat, it's hard for you to see what is happening and understand what the person down there, the senator or the past member, is trying to say to you, because you just feel like they're picking on you.
Yeah.
But when you step out of the seat, then you really and truly understand. You know, so me get it. I understand why them do this. I understand why them do that, and it becomes clearer.
Yes.
It's just, when decide when you're going to teach the next person how you're going to do that.
Yes. Because I remember I did something in 2019 and the latter part of 2019. And my thing was that I did it because of this was happening. And Senator David and others would be pointed. But Mr. Executive Vice President, you could have done it this way. And I'm like, is this gentleman for real? I am the one here that is saying to you that this is not done or this wasn't done. And he's saying, yes, Mr. EVP, I am hearing you. But did you ever think that you could have dealt with it this way?
Yeah. Senator David is the specialty of the sandwich method. Praise. Critique. Praise.
So I am expecting Senator David now to be agreeing with me and saying you were right in your action. The man tell me, say, oh, you could have tried this. And I'm like, oh God, I don't need to hear this now. I don't need to hear this. I respect. So this is one of the things I want to pass on to the youngsters. Hey, something happened at A, but at B, ensure that you are still in the right when you're responding to it.
Right.
Yeah. So any iconic moments from your trips? You have gone to Curacao, you have gone to, any iconic moments from your travels in JCI?
Oh my God. All right. So the first time I traveled and I went to Bolivia, I mean, it was mind blowing because they have never seen a Jamaican.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it was like, oh my God. Like everywhere I went on the road, and then especially when I speak, it just creates one excitement and everybody wants to hear me speak. Everybody wants to talk to me. They want to know about my country. They're so excited about Jamaica. And I was like, oh my God, we're so loved. You know, we're so loved outside of the world, and every single person wants to come to Jamaica. And that was like, that was very good. That was mind blowing. When I went to Curacao, the fact that I was the national president and I was representing my country and my organization, when I walked out on that stage, when they said JCI Jamaica, oh my God, I walked out with so much pride, and my dress have on the colors of the flag and all of that. It was that's an experience that I will never forget. It's as if I was the prime minister himself walking out on that stage. And I was so proud of the team that came with me. Oh my God. We were just 5. It was 5 of us. And we participated in every session. I mean, my team was answering questions left, right, and center. We win debate. It was amazing.
Yeah, man. I remember how we had to push and pull together to send you. Yeah, we have been there.
And JCI teach you not to be selfish. It teaches you not to be selfish, because all of those trips, I did not pay for them. I did not pay for those trips. No, Shane is the honest truth. I did not pay for those trips. That money did not come from my pocket. JCI paid for those trips for me to go out there and get that experience and build myself and the organization by extension.
Senator Sophia, um,
Oh my God, she's a rock. Senator
JCI Kingston Trust. Yo,
Sophia, Senator Sophia was my rock. She was like,
yes,
she
Senator
was,
Sophia Harris,
oh my
yes.
God,
Hmm.
that lady is so amazing.
We can't forget. We can't forget these people. What wanna need? What wanna need? All right, all right, all right. And I remember, and we say, all right, come, make we send. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, she was there for me in my car and at every step of the way. She checked
Hmm.
on me, how things are go, how everything going, and prepared, and good, and have
Hmm.
food, and she checked on every aspect. She make sure we're good.
Yeah.
Others, but she was
Yes.
like the driving force
Yes. Yeah.
right
Yeah.
there.
Hmm.
And I have to big up my chapter. I'm sorry,
Yes, you
Saint
have to.
Andrew. They
Hmm.
invested in us. They
They
invested
do,
in
Saint Andrew.
us.
Saint Andrew, they do invest in
Mm-hmm.
you guys, and
I see Opal taking the spotlight right now, but we're coming back. We are coming back. Big up Opal, I love you, but we come back.
yes, and I want Saint Andrew to be back, Kingston to be back, and Mobe and Portmore and everybody to be back, so that we can continue to pour into the lives of young men and young women and give them the opportunity to be better. Use our resources. We don't beg people. We don't even use our resources to
Yeah.
develop you guys.
And I
Um,
mean, I just said in the picture a while ago with the Prime Minister. I met him before because I was the CDC president for my community, but JCI give you the opportunity to sit down and have a conversation too with the Prime Minister, the Governor General, and many other ministers in Jamaica. I mean, it's an opportunity for you to put yourself out there and make a difference.
I
It,
remember when Michael did the debate in Curacao. Not debate, public speaking.
Michael?
Was it Michael who did?
No, it was Dane.
They they did debate. Yeah, they did debate and some. Yeah, it's a long time now.
Yeah.
Don't remember all of those things. Um, any advice for those who are now joining? Sorry, guys. Any advice for those who are joining now?
As it relates to JCI?
Hmm.
As it relates to JCI, I will tell the whole Jamaica, the whole world. That is the organization that you need to be a part of. I mean, it's not just about meeting politicians and persons in high places. It's about molding you. It's about helping you to grow, exposing you to certain aspects, helping you to determine who you really want to be. And I mean, there's so much you can learn. There's so much you can gain, because these friendship from JCI persons come, them find them husband, them find them wife, persons come and like me and Shane and
Yes, it is. It is because you're,
and
you're
Danny
traveling all over the
and
world. Yeah.
others, we just become sisters. It's
Hmm.
one big family, and whether we know you physically or not, you're supported. Is a support system.
Yeah.
You're supported to push you to whatever you want. Anything where you think you could have want, there's somebody in JCI. Anything you think you could have want to achieve, if you want to be mentored, there's somebody in JCI that did that already, and them selflessly give you the guidance that you need.
Yeah, that's one of the things I found that was strange, and I keep talking about Senator Karen Grant when she at the time she was at Roundhill, and when I had Hopewell High, and she said to Mr. Vice President, when you leave work, you can come by Roundhill and sit in my office, and I will guide you. And I'm like, this lady, she don't know me from Adam nor Eve, All
The
right.
support system is insane.
Insane.
I don't even get that support from my own blood family.
No, I'm like, this
I
is insane.
don't.
Lydia, I am like, this is insane. Oh, you mean I can come to your office? You don't know me. I am just a member of this this organization. And she said, and she come, you're doing it, and she come and she guide me, and she said, and say, you do this and you do that, and she do
And
this.
we do everything together. We go to church, we go to party, we
Mhm.
go to football, we go movies. We we do projects. We take care of we have best care school, special needs school
Mhm.
that was formed from JCI St. Andrew. We have
Rock
um
on. Mhm.
Rockall Basic School that was formed by St. Andrew, where they do back to school event every year.
Mhm.
Hopewell has as
Community
the
center there.
community center that they built, a big hell of a community center with whole heap of activities going on. Kingston, they do the blood drive every year to
Mhm.
secure blood for persons in need. There's so much, and you can come with your projects and get help to implement your ideas and your plans and your projects. And then there's the business side of it, where there are persons who have, we have one heap of ex-politician that are clinical. We have we have one heap of business person who was manager for JN Bank and this and that and all different kind of business people. There is no aspect in your life that JCI cannot contribute to. If you're shy and you're afraid for talk, JCI impromptu speaking, debating, public speaking, you have to go to the lectern, for give your report, for talk, raise your hand, procedures. There's so much things for you to learn and benefit from. I don't see how, I mean, I understand why we're not overloaded people, but I guess I saw it go. People run from good and gravitate to bad. But
Yeah.
I think I'm encouraging every and anyone to just make the step, come out, try JCI. Try it
Mhm.
and not just come expecting the benefits. Come and give it your all, your heart. Do it from your heart. Not just come and say, oh, I see them I travel the world, someone want to travel. Just come,
No, because your own personal money have to do that.
right.
I don't know.
Come and genuinely put yourself into it and see
Mhm.
how you grow.
And see how you grow. And we are not perfect. So don't come and expecting a heaven. We are not perfect.
Right.
We are building back out. We declined over the years from JCs. It was from, so we are building back out. So it's now a learning process for a lot of members. One
And that's it.
generation, one
And that's the
generation.
best place to start.
That's the best place to start. One generation has aged out, so a lot of new members are coming in, and they're going to be fumbling. They don't know how to say that, and we have to keep guiding them as, oh, you say this, you say that. So the meetings are not going to be like your typical meetings, but just come, give 3 hours, 6 hours out of the month, 2 times, 3 times out of the week, and do something boring. Do something boring and develop yourself.
Hmm.
Yeah. Find a wife, wish at that time, love. Yeah. So I think some of us are too, I'm not pointing any fingers at myself or anybody, but some of us are just too shy and some of us are just too in your head. So probably if we all over the place where we, especially certain persons, all over the place where you go, you could have just extended your hand and say, hello, how are you? You never know what could have happened.
Hmm.
Cool. Butchering and cooking. Yeah. And some of us had our timeline, and so I am not doing this until I reach this age and whatever. Cool.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. I have fun butchering and cooking in other countries' kitchen. Yeah, man, me do that. I want me to do that. A Barbados? Yeah, Barbados with there, are we in a people kitchen and cook. And I talk to people from all over the Caribbean and French, and I pretend like say, yeah man, you're going to people yard. Yeah, when I went to Japan, me in a people them house, sleeping in them house, in them kitchen, in them everything, and I like say we know, yeah man, yeah, cool. Invest in yourself. Last point from you, Lydia, as we wrap up. And I see Bell share something from, I don't know if I should read all of this. Last point from you, Lydia.
Last point. Yeah. Thank you for having me on your show,
Mm-hmm.
for allowing everybody to hear my story, a little piece of me.
Mm-hmm.
And choose JCI.
Yes, yes. And thank you for uh well, I'm not reading that. I am not reading that. Anybody's on the live can read it, but I am not reading that out loud.
What is there?
You can look. You
I
can
can't
look.
see it,
No,
it's too small.
hold on. Oh gosh, you can see that.
Mm-mm.
You can see that.
I'm not seeing it. So
Shucks. Let me send it to you in the chat so you can copy. I'm copying it and I'm WhatsApping it to you. I'm WhatsApping it to you.
what's up? I think you'd have put it in the chat.
All right, all right. I
But
can.
it's okay, you can WhatsApp it. Go on.
Me WhatsApp it to you. All right, I'm gonna so you can.
I know you're alone.
That is why I am not going to be reading that. I am not going to be reading that to the Bella. You know, I'll get me in a problem. Yes, Lydia. We keep those things off. You know, those are inside jokes. All right, cool. All right. Yes, so thanks for coming on, Lydia. I thoroughly enjoyed it. You can barely must I read all of this thing? I am going to read something now, so you can mute. You don't have to leave yet. You can mute and chat to your family members in the background. All right. Well, should I read all this? This is like 10. This is 15 paragraph. So please put it in the chat if I should read all of this. Hold on. Okay, yes. All right, here goes. The Jill Stewart year goes. The Jill Stewart Mobay City Run is set to mark its 10th staging in Montego Bay, representing 14 years of impact, with organizers placing a strong focus on education and community support. This year's event comes as several schools across Western Jamaica continue recovery efforts following the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Originally staged as the Mobay City Run, the event was later renamed in honor of Jill Stewart, reflecting its strengthened emphasis on charitable giving and community development. Over time, the initiative has developed into a fundraising platform supporting students at both the secondary and tertiary levels. Now, in its 10th staging, organizers are seeking to build out that foundation. At the official launch on March 10 in Montego Bay, organizers announced a fundraising target of 10 million. Founder Janet Silveira indicated that the proceeds are intended to assist 10 educational institutions, 6 high schools, and 4 tertiary institutions, including those affected by Hurricane Melissa. A major announcement at the launch came from Executive Chairman of Sandals Resorts International, Adam Stewart, who increased the company's contribution from 3 million to 6 million in recognition of the event's 10th staging. Remarks were also delivered by Mayor Richard Vernon, highlighting the importance of collaborative efforts in supporting education and community development. The Jill Stewart Mobay City Run is scheduled for May 3, 2026 in Montego Bay. The event is expected to bring together participants in support of its fundraising goals, continuing its role as a community-based initiative centered on health and philanthropy. With a 10 million target and increased corporate backing, This year's staging represents a significant expansion in scope. Its focus on supporting schools affected by Hurricane Melissa aligns the initiative with current recovery needs within the education sector. After 14 years and 10 stagings, the event continues to function as a mechanism for mobilizing support toward educational development in Western Jamaica. As preparations continue, the Jills toward Mobile City Run highlights the role of sustained community initiatives in addressing both immediate challenges and long-term educational needs. Thank you for listening to me reading that. And that's the Mobile City Jills toward Mobile City Run, May 3, 2026. And I think that is a Saturday. All right. That's it, guys. This has been for Real Life on JBL Entertainment TV. We're sponsored by Sky Beach. We're sponsored by Pythagoras Construction, and we're sponsored by Spirits, and they are located in Montego Bay. Sorry. Our next guest next week Thursday is Julienne Holt. She is a human resource practitioner and former president for JCI Jamaica. Please come back and watch and support us. Lydia, big up my good friend. Happy to see how much you have grown, and thanks for joining us and Real Life to share your story.
You're welcome, Shane. Thank you.
All right, cool. Guys, that's it. Good night. Goodbye. See you next week.
It's not clean, still he smiles when the days get rough, cause love alone is strong enough. Even when the night feels long, we still find strength in a simple song. Small little light, but it burns so bright, guides us through the darkest night. Real Life Jamaica, we're living so true. From the dust of the road to the morning dew, sun on our faces, the sky so blue. Real Life Jamaica, it's me and you. No fake love, no running away. We hold our faith strong in Real Life Jamaica. Old man sitting in a wooden chair, telling stories about love and care. Market noise and church bells ring. Hope still grows in stubborn things. No big stage, no fancy light, just a real voice in a quiet night. But truth sounds louder than any fame. Real Life Jamaica calls our name. Hold the faith.